Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. This is Nifty on a daily time frame, and as you can see, it was a free fall. This is if we switch to the weekly and on an hourly time frame, you can see it was a free fall all the way to the bottom. Never ever it showed any intent to climb back. I believe it is the combined effect of the oil price, the Gulf War, the oil price, and the depreciating rupee. And this is a day where the support that we had tried to establish did not work. This was one support. This was another support we would have talked about, but again, that we did not talk about it. But again, it did not work either. So nothing worked. It was just free fall. Let's go and delete all the previous analysis and start afresh as we always do. Let's move on to the monthly time frame. So for first timers who are here for the first time on my channel, what we do here is we try to establish a bias on each time frame starting from the monthly all the way down to the hourly. So what happens is that if there's a confluence of biases, then it gives us a direction to trade in for directional traders. If not, then it is non-directional trades, or you can stay out of the market. So that's what we try to do here, and this is an indicator that I'm testing. So essentially, this should mirror whatever I manually input here at the end of the show. On a monthly time frame, there is no bias on Nifty. Why is there no bias? Because for a bullish bias, I should have higher lows, just like these that I'm showing here. For a bearish bias, I should have lower highs. It's just the basic principle. If you come to first principle, it's just that buyers are buying at higher levels and establishing higher levels as their buy price. They are factoring a higher price for the product as a fair price. So that's when you create higher lows, and that's when the market turns bullish. And the opposite is what happens when the market turns bearish. So here we have neither. So the market is still figuring a fair price for Nifty. It hasn't done yet, and we just wait for the big boys to figure it out. So the bias is not sure. Coming to the week. Oh, oops! I have to mark up these levels of buyers and sellers. I forgot that. I'm sorry. Let's see. Big sellers are here in the swing low. This was a fair price that buyers had established, and there was like huge orders there that was taken out violently in this one monthly candle in March, and that's when now we have it has a seller's area now, and buyers right now are here in this swing low. The point is they may be somewhere higher, they may be even in this location, but we are not sure. We take only prices that have been established in the market, prices where we are sure there are buyers and sure there are sellers. They may have established some prices here that we don't know for sure. We don't want to take speculative bets, we take informed bets. Going over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty is bearish. Why is it bearish? Because clearly there's a swing high here and there's a lower swing high created. There's another one being created here, which I'm not sure of right now, but let's see what happens. So a high that has to be invalidated is this high, and a low that has to be invalidated is this low. So this is where the sellers are, and this is where the buyers are. So as simple as that. I don't want to mark it up right now. Let's go to the daily time frame. Some interesting action happening here. On a daily time frame, Nifty is not sure. Why is it not sure? Because this was a swing high and we made a higher high, and this was a swing low and we made a higher low, but that higher low was invalidated. And as you can see, this was an important level that Nifty should have respected. It did not respect it, so I'm deleting it. And now we are looking at Sorry, I picked the wrong tool. We are looking at this fair value gap that Nifty had established previously, and there is another overlapping fair value gap right here, also established previously, and now Nifty is all the way stinging into it. Doesn't look like. So what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is where there was a huge volume of market orders in which the price jumped and all the limit orders were left behind. So those limit orders, it is assumed, are still creating a lot of liquidity in here, and then it has to be huge volume of sell orders that can eat into this liquidity. So that is the basic concept that I am trying to establish. So you see, whenever there was a sting into this fair value gap, there was a buyback, there was a buyback, there was a higher buyback here. Now it did take support here, and then it stung into it. So it's slowly eating the liquidity in this area right now. And I've been telling you about the liquidity of this level. Each time it goes above this level, it gets sold back. Above this level, sold back. Above this level. This is the monthly liquidity level, that the seller's liquidity level, and this is the daily and weekly buyer's liquidity level. So that's what is happening right now, and the news is not favorable for these buy orders here. If there are no new buy orders coming in, once this liquidity is taken, Nifty will inevitably fall. Going over to the 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, what is a bias on Nifty? It is bearish. So you see, this is a swing high, this is a lower swing high. So Nifty is bearish on a 4-hour time frame. Going to buyers and sellers, is there any important level? The important level is all the way down here. Buyers are right here. It's a long way down. So all the way down in 22,182. So when I say buyers are there, I'm not saying Nifty will come there. I'm saying this is where I know for sure that there are buyers. Going to the hourly time frame, on an hourly time frame, Nifty is bearish. As you can see, this is a swing high and this is a lower swing high. And there are lots of bearish fair value gaps that were established. Let me just update the bias. Now, since it's a news-based movement, it need there unless the buyers see some value in stocks that are beaten down in these down moves, there may not be new orders coming here. And unless there is some good news from the Middle East or some good news from our sources in India, like the RBI or from the government, I do not know if this is going to recover. Let's wait and watch. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. I just do this for educational purpose. Thank you.